The issue that we're talking about today is about fundamental rights, and it is about ending the disgrace, the national disgrace, that the United States of America remains the only major country on earth that does not guarantee health care to our people as a right of citizenship.
I'm spitting to the backdrop of a song you might know, artist Mac Miller's song called Of the Soul. I chose this explicitly, implicitly, not dismissively, since this matters once our minds allow somewhat permissively. But this track should touch upon the hearts and survival's the most basic necessity from the start. USA preaches freedom, life, and liberty, but our medical system destroys us with inequity. It's not a new topic, unpracticed or clinical. I'm not biased, uninformed, or even somewhat cynical. Just looking at the factors, noticing this isn't typical. If there's a pursuit to happiness, how isn't there a pursuit to the physical? Emotionally, morally, soulfully, most of us understand, but politics, bureaucracies, and opposition keep us from taking a stand. On Jimmy Kimmel Live, he reported a study asking people if they preferred the ACA or Obamacare. Pretty funny. Surprisingly enough, people supported the ACA more favorably, saying, oh, Obamacare isn't the answer, however tastefully. But America, come on, those words are simply synonyms. Don't let your partisan bias let you act on a simple whim. The facts and the efforts are to keep us safe and healthy. Isn't the American dream that we can achieve our goals no matter how wealthy? Imagine growing up as a minority with only one sick grandparent viewing you as a priority. No money, no insurance, and Grim needs an operation. The fact is she's choosing between death or living and financial desolation. Your responsibility at 12 years old is to provide financial consolidation. Government discrepancies murdering through monetary rehabilitation. Living alone his first teenage year without protection becomes that young child's realization. How can he be a scholar, an athlete, or a member of society, drowning in the debt of his deceased loved one alone and silently? Yes, that was an example, but not close to fiction, because for many, it's their true conviction. Change is uncomfortable, and it leads to suspicion. Suspicion leads to leads to misconceptions, intolerant of improvements that we should be accepting. Well, here, I don't know, this could be a slippery slope. Communism's on the rise, and wouldn't our taxes rise as well? Well, there's a funny story, but I doubt you're gonna laugh. Keep in mind as I tell you that only 28% of our population is covered by this tax. In USA, we pay more tax money per capita on healthcare, nearly double, than Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, to name a couple. And in exchange, ask what do we get? Not a guarantee of healthcare, even though with this cost, it's what you'd expect. While all the other leading nations get that right and pay less. As for the communist freeloading opposition stand, I'd like to ask if you ever heard of an inelastic demand. Our free market economy is based in capitalistic competition, but medicine is the only product from which this setup that is missing. Since the price to survive is a hard one to object, drug companies and medical manufacturers get to choose a price at virtually anywhere to set. If you need prescription lipid or to treat your cholesterol, the price in US dollars is $1.24, but in New Zealand it is $6. I repeat, $6 to get the same thing you are paying for. How is this possible, you might ask? Their government negotiates with companies to create competition between them to lower the tax. So why is it in the land of the free and the brave, we're too scared to follow the rest of the world and ensure to everyone the right that your life can be saved?